the boy who refused to quit. They told him he wasn't good enough. They laughed behind his back. They said he should quit, give up, move on, because dreams like his don't come true for people like him. But he didn't listen. He wasn't born a winner. He became one. This is the story of Jason Miller, the boy who refused to quit. Jason grew up in a small town where nobody dreamed big. Most people stayed, lived quiet lives, and never asked for more. But Jason was different. From the moment he could walk, he wanted to run. From the moment he could speak, he talked about becoming a champion. While other kids played with toys, Jason was racing imaginary opponents, timing himself, pushing himself. It wasn't talent that set him apart. It was hunger. In high school, Jason tried out for the track team. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the strongest. In fact, he finished dead last in his first race. The other kids laughed. The coaches looked away. Some of his own friends stopped inviting him to practice, embarrassed to be seen with him. Jason went home that night and sat on the edge of his bed, staring at his shoes. He thought about quitting, because why keep going when the whole world tells you you're not good enough? But deep down, something inside him whispered, not yet. And so, he made a decision that would change his life. He would not stop. He would not quit. He would get better, no matter what it took. Jason became a ghost. While others partied, he trained. While others slept, he ran under streetlights, chased by nothing but his own dreams. He wasn't just practicing more, he was practicing smarter. He studied videos of Olympic athletes. He read books on biomechanics. He built his own workout programs. He tracked his diet, his sleep, his mindset. Day after day, failure after failure, Jason fought a silent battle. Not against others, but against himself. Against doubt, against fear, against weakness. And slowly, inch by inch, he started to change. 1 year later, Jason walked back into that same gym for tryouts. The same coaches, the same kids who had laughed. But something was different. Jason didn't walk in with fear. He walked in with fire. He blazed across the track like a storm unleashed. He broke school records that day. Records that had stood for 15 years. The same coaches who had once turned their backs stood frozen, watching. Jason didn't just make the team. He led it. But Jason's dream wasn't just to be the best in his school. It was to be the best in the country. He started entering bigger competitions, city championships, then state, then nationals. And with every new level came new failures, bigger stages, bigger defeats. There were days he stumbled, days he felt crushed, days he wanted to stay in bed and disappear. But Jason remembered the promise he made to himself, not to quit. Not now, not ever. Years later, Jason stood at the starting line of the national championships. Thousands of people in the stands, all eyes watching. As he knelt down to the track, he thought about the boy who finished dead last in his first race. He thought about the laughs, the rejection, the lonely nights. And he smiled, because he knew this race wasn't just for a trophy. It was for every moment he didn't quit when he could have. The gun fired. Jason exploded off the line. It was the fastest race of his life. Every stride, a testament to years of invisible battles won. When he crossed the finish line, he didn't just win. He shattered records. He shattered limits. He shattered the idea that not good enough was permanent. Today, Jason isn't just a champion on the track. He's a mentor, a coach, a voice for every kid who's been told they aren't enough. He travels the country telling his story, not to brag, but to remind people your dream doesn't care who laughs. Your dream doesn't care who doubts you. Your dream only cares about one thing. Will you fight for it? Maybe today you feel like Jason felt. Maybe you're standing at the edge, wondering if it's even worth it. Maybe you've heard no so many times you've started believing it. But listen to me. One more try, one more step, one more fight. It's not over unless you quit. You're closer than you think. And one day, the world that doubted you will stand and applaud. But it starts with one choice right now. Refuse to quit. Champions aren't born. They're built in the shadows when no one's watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.